Okay, y'all. So here go another example of Kirk Kemp and Brandon Clark. Brandon will try to act like he Crystal. Okay. When Crystal was talking about Brandon bringing food to the park, Crystal was just like, and Crystal got the device. So Crystal like, why would you even do that? Like, what's wrong with you? You don't need to bring food out here like that. That was the truth. But Crystal was probably mad because Crystal probably did that herself. So when Crystal and Brandon were at the house and I was at work, Crystal and Brandon were stalking each other. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Somehow, Kirk Kemp got involved when Brandon was trying to work at the Clark School because it's a school here in St. Louis. It's called Clark High School, and they turned it into an apartment complex. So it's Clark High School. They turned it into an apartment complex. I went to go see if I get an apartment there, and it was like a basement apartment. It was brick, just one room. It was cool to me. I don't know. I liked it. Brandon would have made Kurt mad. So Kurt got mad, which is Kibi. I'm still talking about Kibi. When I came here and Kibi was living inside the school, one of the schools that they converted into apartments or whatever. That's what it was, because I guess we built the schools too. So look, so they were mad at so Kibi was mad at me because Brandon Clark probably didn't let him at the Clark High School. Y'all understand? So Brandon started getting like he'll try to act like he's me. Like, this is how I would talk and this is what I would do. The whole time, y'all, I haven't been involved in anything. Nikki hasn't been involved in anything. Terrell has not been involved in anything. Coletta trying to figure everything out because she can hear the people too. So it actually, like, if you don't sit down and just let the shit go through, you would go crazy because it's not your business. It's not your business. All you know is that it's my business, and now you mad about my business. So Kibi wanted to show me that he was living in a school. You see what I'm saying? In a converted school. That's what he really wanted. It was the same as when he was like, yeah, I'm over here. Y'all, I was on the phone with him. This is before I'm going to Texas. I was like, so I'm on the phone with him. Him and LaTron do this stuff. They just call and tell me what they doing and be like mad at me about it. So I was on the phone and I was like, hi, Kiwi, how you doing? Like, that's how I feel. Y'all, like, a good, like, I'm happy about the situation. Like, I'm talking to you on the phone. Yeah, he was like, I'm at this patio. I'm at this rooftop bar. I'm at this patio. At this rooftop bar. I don't want, like, that's how Marcus act too. I'm over here at this rooftop bar. I don't want even, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to talk to you about nothing. I ain't got to talk to you. You see what I'm saying? Like, it was like, I'm putting you down because you ain't shit, bitch, you know? So, yeah, I'm leaving out the part of he called me. Like, I didn't call Kibi. Kibi called me, y'all. When he did that stuff about the rooftop bar, they would call me. He was actually calling me and then getting mad at me about the stuff. And so it must have been Brandon, like, messing with him. The same thing with Crystal. Crystal was getting messed with by Brandon. So y'all really want to go after Brandon Clark. That's not me. And that's probably been Brandon the whole time. Like, I'm not spoiled. I'm not bitter. I'm not ugly. I'm not useless. I'm not none of this stuff. Brandon is all those things. And it's like, that's what it is. Y'all don't ever go after Brandon Clark. I'm not greedy. Brandon been using, like, the frogs when they eat. So he was trying to, like, that's how he do the eating contest. He'll use the device to be a frog or a snake. And he don't see that as cheating. He'll sit there and just use it. He'll sit there in front of you and cheat. He don't care. He think that, okay, well, I got this device, I could do what I want to do. He does not think that's cheating. So he'll turn himself into a frog or a snake so he can stuff all that stuff down his throat. And he just think that's what it is. I don't know what else to tell y'all. So yeah, y'all. So this dude is having to come to Jesus. So he's saying Brandon took money from me. So that's why. Because the man like, okay, so why are you always trying to take her money? He like, because that's what Brandon did to her. So I'm not trying to be mean. So I'm just trying to do what Brandon did. Brandon broke the law. Brandon broke the law when he took money from me. That is something that Brandon broke the law and then started messing with the police or lying about who the police were. Brandon broke the law. So that's why that's what it is. They'll just do it again so they can just get away with it. And Brandon probably started doing that because Marcus had us in fake court. They broke the law. Brandon and Marcus broke the law. So that's what it is. They just like, well, I'm doing this because Brandon did it. And so if Brandon didn't like her, then I'm not going to like her either. Well, let me tell you this. If Brandon not in my life no more, why are you trying to be in my life like you Brandon? That's the question, because it's like, if that's over, done with, why would you come back and try to be him again? Why do we have to repeat that? That's the question you have to ask yourself. What am I repeating this for? Why would I need to be Brandon? Brandon is a loser. Go cuss your mama out too. Brandon and Marcus, they cuss their mama out all the time. Go cuss your mama out. Go kill your mother. That's the type of stuff they do. Run your mama from her house. Make your mama go pay rent somewhere. Go live with family members. Go do that with Brandon and Marcus. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's like that's the stuff they do. They don't just take my money. They do other stuff too. You see what I'm saying? You're not trying to be mean, so don't try to be mean and go do that stuff to your mama. Go do that to your sister and all that stuff. Like, go do that to them. Because he like, well, that's what I thought I had to do. You thought you had to be a criminal for a white boy and a dummy from Louisiana? That don't make sense to me. Y'all have to wait. It don't make sense to me. That's what you wanted to do because you were jealous of me. Let's tell the truth. You wanted to do that because you were jealous of me just like Brandon. It's nothing else. You thought that'd make you feel better. It'll help you get through your feelings. I'm not that sensitive. I'm not that sensitive.